So hello everyone, it is Wednesday. It is time for another daily vlog. I'm around the house today, I'm doing work, just normal life. We've already accomplished a project with the new bar. Foster's healing nicely. There's stuff to catch up on, so let's get to it. For all my Disney fans out there, yesterday was a very big Disney news day. We had all sorts of announcements with Happily Ever After coming back, the barges going away at Epcot, thank goodness. I'm not that into Epcot forever, but it's definitely better than Harmonious, and the barges are leaving, that's what matters. We found out that annual pass holders will be able to come to the parks after 2 p.m. They're getting rid of parking fees at the resorts, which I'm happy about, even though it just probably means the hotel rates are gonna go up. But either way, it was a big news day for Disney yesterday, and I already have multiple days of Disney plans coming up because it's almost Festival of the Arts time. A certain lovely friend Sammy is coming over from Scotland soon. So with yesterday's announcements and kind of knowing what I have brewing coming up, I have to eat my own words from Vlogmas. I think during one of the Vlogmas questions, I talked about Disney and changes there and how I wasn't going to be an annual pass holder anytime soon because of all these reasons. And yesterday I bought an annual pass. So there's multiple reasons why, but partially those announcements had me excited that Disney's making changes. They still only have the one annual pass available for Florida residents, but I snagged it. So I am now a Disney annual pass holder again, and I'm going to get to use it tomorrow. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go ahead and vlog today at home, because I am going to vlog tomorrow as well. But I'm going to Disney to meet up with a friend who I've never met in person before, Chloe. She lives in California, so she's normally always at Disneyland, but she came to Florida this past week to do the half marathon, and then she stayed for the week. We were initially going to try to hang out Monday, but she wasn't feeling it Monday, so we rescheduled. The more we were talking back and forth, I was just like, if I get an annual pass, I'll just be set for more Disney plans, and we could meet up at Disney rather than trying to meet up at the outlets or Disney Springs or something like that. We could do a park day together. So I talked myself into it. So tomorrow, I'm going to Disney with Chloe, meet up with her for the first time. I made my reservation for Epcot because that's where she's starting the morning, and I do have work I have to do tomorrow morning, so I'm not meeting her until the afternoon, evening. I don't know if we'll stay at Epcot, if we'll hop, but that's where I'm starting, is at least Epcot. So I am an annual pass holder again, so there will be more Disney vlogs coming in 2023. Surprise! I literally had no intention of doing that until yesterday. And then just a lot of factors went into it, and I was like, you know what, it just makes more sense for me to be an annual pass holder again. So I have an annual pass, and I'm wearing this in honor of plans coming up. I figured I would put this video up tomorrow, and then what I film tomorrow will go up on Saturday. I don't know what my official schedule will be yet, but I do think I'm going to end up putting 3 videos a week because it just feels weird to only vlog 2 days a week. 3 days a week seems a little better than only 2. Still trying to feel all this out and see how I like it. But for now, let's go make some lunch because it is already 1 o'clock. Was busy this morning, so I'm just not picking up the camera, but let's go make lunch. Hello, sir. How are you doing? You a happy boy, minus the fact that you want to go outside and I'm torturing you by asking you questions? Alright. Out we go. So he is almost a week into recovery and he is doing wonderful. So pretty much his only restrictions at this point are needing to wear the cone, being in the crate at night, and not being able to jump up on our bed. But otherwise, he is pretty much back to normal and doing just fine. So that's excellent. He's got another week in the stitches, but he's doing fine. What are you doing? We were just out there. I have video evidence. We were just out there. I just vlogged it. What sass are you giving me? What is this sass? What is this? What is this, sir? We were just out. Well, I sat down to do work and holy Universal announcements. Oh my goodness. So they announced they're going to have a theme park in Texas. Convenient that they waited for me to move out of Texas before they announced this, but it looks like it's going to be more of a kids park anyway, kind of like a DreamWorks park. It says it's geared toward families with young children, so probably not my theme park anyway, but opening a theme park in Texas, there was always rumors that Disney was going to open a park in Texas and Universal's getting there first. So it's going to be in Frisco, which is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So that's wild. And then the big one that pertains to me is they're going to have a permanent Halloween Horror Nights experience in Vegas. I haven't seen anything about how soon that's going to be opening, but as you guys know, I was supposed to go to Vegas in November and it didn't happen. But Mike goes to Vegas sometimes twice a year for hockey. We're not quite sure what's going to happen this year yet, but I will definitely be checking that out at some point. I don't think it's going to open this year. I can't imagine it'll be that fast, but maybe. I mean, if it's the crew that builds Horror Nights, maybe they've already been working on this for a while and it'll be open soon. So yeah, that's awesome. Permanent Halloween Horror Nights experience. Looks like the press release mentions pulling from classic Universal horror films as well as the history of Halloween Horror Nights. So yeah, sign me up. I will definitely be attending that at some point. I guess I should have known Universal would be announcing things today because Disney announced a bunch of things yesterday and Universal's always going to try to one-up them. And I think they definitely succeeded today because Disney's announcements were pretty tame in comparison to what Universal just announced. But that's kind of been the way things go lately. So, you know. I've got Universal fangirl stuff behind me, one little piece of Disney fangirl behind me. I love both parks. Very exciting time for a theme park fan. I'm gonna try to focus back on work now, get some work done, be really excited for things to come. And we still have Epic Universe coming in a couple years. Like, just so much happening in the future. Update, I just saw someone post on Twitter they're at the future site and it's currently a parking lot for the permanent Halloween Horror Nights experience. So not coming super soon. It is currently a big open parking lot. This probably would have leaked a lot sooner if they were already building it. So I guess it makes sense, but boo. A pause for a funny story. This Is Why by Paramore just came up on my playlist and I had a really good laugh the other day because I've been trying to listen to new music and not just fall into my habits of listening to the same playlist that I always listen to, which has like a mix of all my favorite songs of all time. And so it runs the gamut, that playlist. It goes from, I mean, probably the 60s all the way through modern times. But I'm just not that aware of popular music these days unless TikTok presents it to me. So I've been trying to listen to new music on Spotify and let Spotify suggest things for me. And so I was listening to a current alternative playlist on Spotify and I started jamming to this song that I hadn't heard before. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like, whoever this band is, I love it. And so I came over to the screen. It was Paramore. It's This Is Why, which is their newish song. I don't know when it came out. Sometime at the end of last year, I guess. And so, yeah, I'm here jamming thinking I finally found a new band and it was just Paramore. If you're looking for a new song by a band you already love, This Is Why. I've been jamming to it. This is why I don't leave the house. Why? This is why. Done with work for the day. Shutting things down, doing my timesheet and such. And now I'm gonna call my mom because my mom is having surgery on her foot tomorrow. So I'm gonna call her and talk to her because she'll be obviously very busy tomorrow morning getting to her surgery. It's just been one of those months where everyone's having surgery. I need to have a little chat with her before she has her surgery.
Hey.
Hello.
Let me do something. Hang on a second.
All right. Okay. Lit by the screen of my laptop here. I am going to go make us some dinner. I'm done with work for the day. Had the chat with her. Grab my beverage. Go make some dinner. Oh, there went my light. Oh, it's dark. I showed Mike the recipes and he chose the Tex-Mex turkey stuffed green peppers. So let's make this for dinner. It's going to be 35 minutes, it says, and 10 minutes of prep. We'll see. It's like old times. It's been a while. So here's the finished product.
Sorry. No.
Sorry, not sorry. It's finished product. So there's mine. But Mike's is the pretty one. Yeah, with all those pickled onions on it. Not so much. Dinner was yummy and now Colby has requested porch time. This is what happens when I take him out to potty and then we go back inside and he jumps up there and just looks at me. He's requesting to stay on the porch. So I have opened the doggy door for him and now he gets to hang out on the porch. Bean has crated himself. He is ready to be tucked in. Yeah, you ready for mom to tuck you in? Get your blankie. There you go. No itching, no sirs. So I packed up all the other Christmas stuff, but this blanket was perfect for in his crate. It's just small enough to be in here. So he has the Christmas blanket for now, and he is cozy. Ash has got his binky. I've been trying to get things set up tomorrow for Disney Day. Talking to Chloe, getting some plans made. It's gonna be a fun time, Bean. So I was gonna show this earlier, but when I came out, Mike was napping. So I didn't wanna talk while he was napping. So this is our new bar. So we built it. We went to IKEA the other day, got our items. So we built it over the weekend. And now the liquor collection is all organized and stored away. And then over here, Mike has all like the mixers and all the other extra things he has for making cocktails. So it's all organized. This is just temporary. We were planning to put basically a countertop, so like a bar counter on top of it. Not sure when we'll get to that project, but that's our plan. And then probably some sort of vertical shelving going up the wall. So it looks kind of bare right now, but it's gonna be a work in progress. We're gonna have some shelves and make it nice over time. Next Vlogmas when I'm opening advent calendars. Very different. The old one's sitting here right now, waiting, because I think I mentioned that we're planning to get rid of this furniture set. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but we are planning to sell the entire guest room set, and this was part of the guest room set. Dinner was yummy, and now it's time for some dessert. And my mom brought these with her when they came over New Year's Day. She made these basically homemade peanut butter cups. They kind of look like Buckeyes, but I'm not from Ohio. I don't really know how Buckeyes work, but I think there's something in the center of a Buckeye, and this is just basically like a peanut butter cup. Just peanut butter on the inside covered in chocolate. And they're so good. So I'm gonna have one of these. We also got one of the Terry's chocolates from Crispy S'mores, and I love these. I'm a huge fan of these, so I have a piece of that, and that's gonna be my little after dinner dessert. Finish that other candle that I showed, the Winter Spearmint or whatever. I wish Bath & Body Works still had it because I love that scent, but they did not have it. So I went the other day and got some new candles for the rest of winter, and this is what I'm burning tonight. So hopefully it smells good. Oh, and look what arrived. Forgot to show that earlier. It's the first part of the new decor. So this is the garland I got for this wall. It's a photo garland. So I ordered photos from Shutterfly, but they haven't arrived yet. They'll probably be here sometime next week. So I just went ahead and hung the garland. One for up there, I think, is arriving tomorrow. So you'll see that in the next vlog where I'm home. So I did have to extend it. It was too short, but I extended it, and now I think it will be perfect once we add the pictures. So what do you think, Colby? Do you approve, little stinker? Yeah. This blanket was given to him for Christmas from the grandparents. He's side-eyeing his brother right now, but that's his new blanket from his grandparents, and he loves it. Well, guys, I am going to go ahead and sign off for the night so I can go ahead and get this edited and up for tomorrow. Working tomorrow morning, then off to Disney I go to meet up with Chloe, and I don't know what we're gonna get up to. We're definitely gonna be at Epcot, but I think we might hop to another park later on. So that video should be up on Saturday. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.